Right. If you've been listening and taking notice, you'll know that I'm not here today. I'm away. This is all a figment of your imagination. Back. I've got to be back Thursday night because I've got people coming Friday. So, here we go then. This is for the ninth. The ninth was mentioned a lot, number 9, in yesterday's read, I believe, and the new Jukebox Tarot, the interactive tarot. So check that out on the shorts. You will understand when you listen to it. But it inspired today's song, which is well known to me, Joan Jett, and Put Another Dime in the Jukebox, Baby. Fond memories of misspent youth in the biker's paradise called Trog Bar in Hull. It's no longer there. And yeah, so Joan Jett. So some of you, it could be, because we know Jet is lucky. So Whitby Jet, you may be taking off on an aeroplane. I don't fly. And popular resort in England, Whitby, is where our Jet comes from. Also, I knew a cat called Jet, so it could be something to do with a cat for all I know. But whatever it means to you. So it is holiday time, so a lot of you might be getting on a jet, flying off to somewhere warm. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Mine, the letter M. So, let's have a look, see what they're going to give us. Oh, we've got Pluto, we've got Sagittarius, and we've got the 5th house of Leo. So, let's see. We want the Hermit, which is turning our back, going on a pilgrimage, leaving the material world behind, roughing it maybe for a little bit, living out a suitcase, going on your gap year. That's hopefully if it's the upright. If not, you're staying at home and you're working the holidays, which we don't want that because they've been telling us to get away and get some peace of mind. So, let's see, which is it going to be? So, because it's tomorrow, it is later on in the pile. Oh. I was feeling stuck in stormy waters. And they are ready to turn their back on it. They've had enough. You won't walk the next part of this journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will walk with you. They will hold their lantern up so you do not stumble and fall. My granddad's card, so grandparents, it could be important. 6 weeks. And there's the shit stirrer again, but they're not going to win. Doesn't matter what they do, they won't win. This is defeating the enemy, whether it's within or without. No one wins. Everyone regrets this kind of conflict, but it has to happen because they can't carry on the way they're being. entitled. Stubborn, greedy people, refusing to let go, hanging on for grim death to what they see as control. No communications, blocks. The check's not in the mail for the kids, so maybe that's why you feel stuck, because you want to go on holiday but you can't because you haven't got the maintenance check or whatever. And you fear the future because finance is just out there. So they're carrying on with the finance thing, aren't they? It's a shame. We're all going through it. And we're all going to have to make sacrifices. But if we do, and we don't let them bring us to our knees, we will survive this. So don't fear the unknown, which is Pluto. 22 is negative. Putting things off until tomorrow. Yeah, feeling stuck because of the kids or with the kids, in-house, can't afford an holiday. It's making everybody bad-tempered, impatient, and possibly there's illness as well. So that's a shame, isn't it? It's not what we wanted. So let's see what they've got for us next then. So 22, 8 and 26, which was in yesterday's as well. Negative energy. Fear, cowardice even. Power struggles. Control issues. It's not a nice scenario, is it? Your ego not letting you walk away. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. Yeah, you have to break the shackles, I'm afraid, to the material side of life. It's never going to be that good again. Get used to it. Breaking contracts, vows, shackles, to being seduced no longer works by finance or any other means. Capricorn energy is positive, number 15. Don't worry, because the money's coming. There'll be a windfall from somewhere. This may have been going on for 10 years. A beach holiday, maybe, is possible. Maybe not till October, but you will have this holiday. For some of you, it's an end to a family unit. The unit comes to an end, but in a positive way, 10 months, and you find a new team, a new place to go. The green light from Spirit, it's time to go. Leave it all behind. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Put things off until tomorrow. One day is not going to hurt. Don't stay in your comfort zone too long, though, because you need to transform your energy. A big change is coming. And you are meant to be a butterfly, to fly. So with endings comes new beginnings. You have a lot of options, would you but know it? So you have to make a choice. What's it going to be? Could be the end of a friendship, the end of a marriage. Teachers, schools be a problem because you want to go away in October. You might get fined. You've got to figure out which is the best way for you. But you also must speak your truth. Name Simon, Peter, neck and throat issues. So again, it could be ill health, stops you going away. Scorpio, Taurus could be involved. Faith, religion. 5 or 23, negative energy. Not standing in your truth. If you act in haste, you'll repent at leisure. So Sagittarius energy, we've got some hard lessons to learn now. Suck it up, buttercup, as they keep saying. Unfinished business. Things that have got to be settled first. Brought to an end. 2 tens. It could be finance and career, emotional stability, financial stability, or the family unit. Something's coming to an end. But it's positive because they're both upright. So it's a good thing. Yeah. The truth is not being spoken. There's lies, deceit. Miscommunication, if any communication. Bad news. 1 week. Saturn, the truth must be told. They're telling you, stand in your truth. Midheaven, 62. So birthdays are important. How you show yourself. You're not showing yourself right to the world. Someone's being greedy. Yeah, definitely. The Boar. I was born in the year of the Boar. Scorpio, it's time for a change. Transformation. Reproductive organs and shared resources. There's Sagittarius in the upright. We've learnt the lessons. We've overcome the addictions. And now we're going to be coming out stronger on the other side. The name Diana. Number 34, 33. 57 is all positive. 24, 62 and 49 is negative. Mercury, no communication, number 50. Communication's blocked, or the internet's down or something like that, which would be murder, or there's no internet at the holiday destination. That'll be even worse. And there's no passion for this. You don't want to go. Yeah, so there'll be delays in travel. There's problems with travel. It is something to do with holidays or vehicles. Could be ill health, like I said, ambulances, fire engines, or it could be parking tickets, speeding fines, mechanical problems, the car's not up to it, travelling. So you're going to have to think again. 7 or 25. Home and family life, it's definitely something's up. So, Aquarius, oh, we know. 23, there it is again. Somebody knows you're lying, and they're going to face you and make you speak the truth. Somebody's not going to be defeated this time. 5th house, not 4th. So, no matter what you do, what they do, you will not put up with it anymore. So, where's me blue book? So it's wishes and dreams. Your wishes and dreams. It's the crowd. Don't follow the crowd, be the leader. The best way to predict your future is to invent it. So you decide what's going to happen. The name Alan and Kay could be important. You will be tested. And you're going to have to stand up for your rights and the rights of others. You can be assured that friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. I beg to differ, because that's a unfaithful friend. You may meet a group of people or become involved in an organisation that will support you in an unusual plan or idea. It may be like a family group, yes. But the emphasis will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. So, in other words, you won't get to do what you want to do because everybody else has decided they're doing something else. Well, just go off on your own then. You can be considered the idealistic Pied Piper at the front of the group. You may find yourself dealing with persons from exotic or dissimilar backgrounds, those of a different ethnicity, religion, or culture, which you will learn greatly. You'll learn some hard lessons. Transgender people and cross-dressing may possibly mean something to your world right now, does to all of us at the minute, and you will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which will change you. In the coming months, travelling to far exotic places is likely to factor in. So again, the travel, but it will be delayed. Mastering a new technology and dealing with futuristic concepts will be of benefit to you, because it's going to be really hard to communicate. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science fiction and fantasy, well, we've already seen that coming out, haven't we? I said about the aliens landing, and what have they done? What a load of claptrap. Another meaning behind this card is the meeting up of cutting-edge people who challenge what you believe to be true and established, though it may not be. Many times these people will be artists. With this card, you are likely mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. Absolutely brilliant. So the number 8, the shaman spiral. You must be alert, be aware, and connect to spirit. Very important because they're trying to tell you something, obviously. So that number 8 is still important. The Leo energy. And we are still in Leo. So, wrong book. So, solitary shaman, which is akin really to this gentleman on his pilgrimage. The walker between worlds, who bridges the gap between the physical and the non-physical realities. Call on this spirit helper when in need of connection and awareness to self and your surroundings. She will guide you when in need and be an invisible ally, so you might get lost. Don't rely on the sat-nav, listen to spirit. Spiraling into self indicates a knowing of who you are, past the physical body and where you came from, without the need of your ego, because that's what's trapping you. Your ego, your inner child. You see, when our physical body dies, our soul lives on to reincarnate again and again. So who you are, or who are you, without the limitation of your body? One needs to look very deep to take off the restrictions of who we think we are. If we were never to interact with another person, who would we express ourselves as? And that's who you should be. Are you comfortable with who you are on the inside, and does it match the person you are on the outside? I doubt it. Is there an ego that needs to be set aside, or do you need to find your inner strength because you're too worried about what other people think, to be who you're truly meant to be, free of the harsh judgment we find from those around us? Are you with like-minded people, or people who support and love you unconditionally? And if you're not going to have a very good holiday, are you? Only when you love who you are on the inside and fully know who you are by doing what brings you joy will you then not care what others think of you. Stand proud and confident in your own skin. It's a powerful energy to be reckoned with, and from this place you can take on anything, including the shit stirrer. When you find that place, remember what it feels like. So when you're feeling off centre and need to find your strength again, look within. A shaman spiral is also showing the need to practice your spirituality. What are your rituals? What is your self-care? You may be getting stuck in your physical material world and getting bogged down. So start doing the practice. Wake up, meditate, light your incense, sit with a tree, have your cup of tea outside. Do the work means showing up and making the spiritual connection necessary to feed your spirit and keep you uplifted in this physical world. So don't let the buggers get you down. It's what they're saying. Oh, it's there. Apples. Garden of Eden, Adam, Eve and Lily. It's the joy to princes in the presence of warriors, a steed in the pride of its hooves, so those born in the year of the horse. When rich men discuss it, it is never a comfort to the restless. It's the letter E, actually, not the letter M. Ewas is said to represent a pair of horses. There we are, in tandem. However, they're not in tandem at the minute because our car is broke. So they're not pulling together. It represents a pair of horses at full gallop. They're 8 hooves, the number 8 again. So wherever you see the number 8, pound the ground. Its obvious association with vehicles and travel in general. The vehicle of the soul or physical body. Well done, Spirit, so you knew I was going. It's also symbolised by the rune, and I didn't know I was going. Since Ewas represents a team of horses, relationships of all kinds fall under this auspicious rune. Status, part of this symbolism, because in ancient times to own a fine horse was a mark of exalted rank, while to own a team took one into the realms of high aristocracy. So something to do with the aristocracy. Watch out for the news. It's also said that apart from horses, all other domestic animals are symbolised by this. In terms of plants, the rune relates to the apple tree. So what do we know about the apple? Can't even find it on here, and it's always on here. There it is. Gemini and Cancer. And we've got Cancer in there, haven't we? That's wasted time. And the hair bragwort. We've got to find out what that's used for. So Sleipnir, the Odin's horse. Kings and stallions. Kent, the white horse. The chalk hillsides. England. You can be sure that things are picking up a pace and changing for the better. This is a rune of large concepts, of major projects and new exciting adventures. It's also said to emphasise the meaning of the other runes of this reading, so the tarot. Speed up the events that are foretold. The most usual interpretation indicates travel, usually to new locations that will provide the physical and mental stimulation you crave. Okay, and a move of house, or the establishment of a partnership with a person who is strong-willed as you are, and you should work in team, not battle each other. Treat your partners with respect they deserve. Demonstrate your loyalty, consult them on important issues, and ensure that the bond between you remains strong. Despite the challenges that are in store, the rune may have a connection with higher education. If so, that's failed. Increase in personal status. There may be problems with travelling. That sounds about right. Vehicles. Your friends and family may not be in tune with your ideas. This frustration, your ambitions, and unnecessary delays. There may also be health worries in connection with pets or domestic animals. So health issues may be holding you back, like I said. We've got 5th house of Leo, which is things that's done in the dark, you kept in the dark, by Leo possibly, or just because we're in the month of Leo. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offsprings, pleasure, love affairs, children, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms and nightclubs. Uranus, not Pluto. Rebellion. Breaking their shackles, like they said. Well done. Unconventional beliefs. Direct life for this freedom-loving placement. You want to be free. Associated with revolutionary ideals and the urge to expose hypocrisy and humbug. Yes, we're going to call out them shit stirrers. We're not having it anymore. We had, didn't we? Which one was it? The bar in reverse. So the greed. Indulgent, impatient, excessive, spendthrift, gullible, debauched, fierce-tempered, fearful, hesitant, materialistic, naive, and defenceless. And you don't want to be defenceless. Break the chain. What did they say? Break those shackles and stop living in misery. Break the chain, get away, even if it's just one day. Number 60 could be important. So, where's it gone? There it is. Healing, rewriting the future. You're being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern or your maternal or paternal line, healing trauma from the past that's not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations. And this is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with, but we do not know any other way of being, because that's how we was brought up, to believe things. So we continue playing out the same old drama. The things to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? And what part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake it off and dream of a new future into being. What old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go? Seek assistance from your support team, your tribe, your friends, your healer, your coach. Begin freeing yourself now before it's too late. And be honest. Angel wisdom reminds you that every thought, word, emotion and action is reflected in your aura. When you're honest, your aura is crystal clear, and you have to be honest with yourself as well. Everyone knows where they are with you and will feel totally safe. The angels suggest that you look within and purify any murky thoughts and feelings. And when you're totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and dare to be open. For there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. So once you let that secret out, or whatever it is that you're keeping to yourself, you free yourself. And then nothing, whatever happens after that, nothing can hurt you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. So expect that if you say something honest and they don't like it, they're going to give you a few truths as well. I am honest in thought, word and deed. Hopefully you can say that. But don't use that honesty just to destroy someone. If you're saying something you know they're not going to like, but it has to be done, then be compassionate when you say it. And sooner or later they will realise that even though they don't want this change to take place, it is better for them, because they don't want to be stuck with you being a moaning old bugger and not being happy. So, unless of course you've got a weirdo like an ex of mine that said I'd rather be miserable with you than without you, which is a waste of time and effort as far as I'm concerned. So, hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to get on with Thursdays, and I'll see you when I get back.